I am Lizzy with Long Distance Gamers, and today I'm going to be talking about a few different love letters because this love letter Princess has just recently come out, so I wanted you to see what this one provides as far as artwork, theme, and whatnot, and how it compares to a few of the others. I'm also going to be using the love letter Archer because this is my group's favorite version of love letter, so that way you could see what this version has in comparison to the others as well. Okay, so we have the original AEG love letter in its box. We have the Archer. We have the Zman 2019 version, which only came in this. I obviously love the boxes more because these also came in clamshells like this did. But I preferred the boxes, so I got those. And then 2019. And then the newest love letter, Princess Ever After. So for the tokens, we have a basic cube. Just a red cube for the basic love letter. We have this cute little dolphin one for Archer. I always go, arr, 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 when I get one. We have this nice hefty token for the new 2019, or the Z-Man version. It is only one-sided. And then the new love letter Princess is this one. I have to admit, this one is my favorite. It's double-sided and it has a heart. Who doesn't love hearts? And then we have the list of the cards and the player reference on the back. So we have set up, take a turn and a turn, list of cards. This one, it just has the background and then the list of cards. And another one with a background and a list of cards. And then we have a quick reference and list of cards. So pretty basic, as you have seen. Some only have 8s while others have 9 and 0-sided. So I will go ahead and start with 0 and work my way up to 9 and bringing out these cards when they're applicable. So Z-Man version has the Spy. So if you're the only one that played one of these at the end of the round, you get a favor token. And we have Claire the Spy in this one, which again my pink screen is doing its thing. And has the exact same power as this. Something I've noticed is these are pretty much the exact same thing, just with different artworks, as you can tell. Okay, and then we have 1. So the first love letter had 5 guards, which these you discard. Try to guess another player's hand. You cannot guess guard. That's the only rule with that. And then we have over here, we have Archer, Sterling Archer, 5 of these as well. We have guards. This version, the Z-Man version, has upped these to 6. Same power. And the Princess Ever After has 6 as well. Same power. Okay, for the priest, we have 2. So this is, you look at another player's hand. That's all you gotta do is just you discard this. Say, hey, I want to look at your hand over there. They show you the card. Dr. Krieger is the next one for Archer. Now this one, so at the beginning of the round, there's one card that's always put out at the beginning of it. And these are sleeved, so the backs of them are that. The backs of them are that. So there's the card that is out. This, the Archer set interacts with that card. So Dr. Krieger, you try to guess what that out card is. If you're correct, you win the round. And then Z-Man version, we get the priest. Same power as the original love letter. You gotta look at another player's hand. And love letter Princess is Royal Advisors. And same power as these others, these two. Getting to look at another player's hand. We have the 3s. So base love letter is the Barons. You compare hands. Cards with the lower card is out. Same thing for Archer for the powers, but we have Cyril Figgis. 2019 Z-Man edition. We have the Baron again. And it's the same lower value out. Princess, we have Palace Librarian, which is the same as all the others. Lower is out. For base love letter, for number 4, we have the Handmaiden. It's a protection card. You don't You can't be targeted by any other player until your next turn. We have Archer. We have Carol Tunt. So this one, you could use it for protection, or you get to peek at that out card, which is called Hidden Identity. So you get to look at the card that is out of the game. Z-Man Edition is, again, the Handmaid, and, again, protection. And then Princess is Oliver the Dragon, which is, again, used for protection. Number 5, we have the Prince. So you get to choose someone else, including yourself if you'd want to, and have them discard a card, and then they draw a new one. For Archer, we have Pam Poovey, which is the same power. Z-Man has a Prince as well, and it is the same power. Princess has another Prince, and it's the same exact power. Original Love Letter has King next. You get to trade hands with another player. Ray is, for Archer, they get to choose another player, they will discard their card, and then that other player gets the Secret Identity card. And you could, of course, choose yourself with that as well. Z-Man Edition has the Chancellor. This is different than the original one. So you get to draw 2 cards. You'll keep one in your hand, and you'll return the other 2 to the bottom of the deck in any order. Princess has Princess Sadie and Amari. So these have essentially the same power as this version. However, it has a little bit of addition. You get to gain a token at the end of the round if you have another player has played or discarded Amari. Or Amira. And then this one would be for Sadie. So you don't want to discard both of them or have one discard and one in your hand. You want someone else to have the other one. So that's a little bit of a change from this Z-Man edition. Next we have the Countess, which this one simply states, if you have the king or the prince in your hand, you have to discard her. For Archer, we have Lana. Okay, the pink screen went a little crazy with this color because, well, it's very pink. So without looking, you collect all the cards from everyone left and the card that is out, and you'll shuffle them up and hand them back out. So it shuffles all the cards up. So I really like this power versus this one of just discarding your hand. Z-Man edition, we have the King, which this is essentially the King from Love Letter, just it's number 7 instead of number 6. Princess is essentially the same as this, just Ghost King instead. Jade hands with another player. And number 8 for this is the final number for both the base original Love Letter and the Archer. So this one is Princess. You want this at the end of the game, but if you discard it at any time during the round, you are out. And we have Mallory for Archer. Same thing, you discard it, you're out. Z-Man edition, we have the Countess. This is essentially the Countess in here. So if you have the king or prince in your hand, you have to discard her. And for Princess Ever After, we have the Celeste the Unicorn. If the king or prince is in your hand, you have to play this card. So essentially, again, the exact same thing. And then we have number 9 for these two. So number 9 for Z-Man is Princess. Same as that Princess. You want it at the end of the hand. But if you discard it at any time, you're out. And then we have the Ogre. If you play or discard this card, you are out of the game. So same as that. I do want to make a note of the backgrounds on all of these because they are different. I have to admit, this one, definitely my favorite. Okay, well there you have it. We have a few of the different love letters. As far as theme goes, Love Letter Princess is definitely by far my favorite. It is the most diverse, the most LGBT friendly, so definitely love that. As far as gameplay goes, I'm still partial to my Archer Love Letter, although we have played this game hundreds of times. When we first got into gaming, it was one of the first games we picked up as a group, and we played it so much that Brooks's copy of the number 7 got a little bit of a nick in the back, and so we couldn't play it until we bought a new copy, because knowing what card it is obviously ruins the game. As far as between base Love Letter and the Z-Man, I do prefer the Z-Man because of the different cards that it adds. Between the Z-Man and the Princess Ever After, I prefer the Princess Ever After, even though they're almost an exact reprint, just different theming and artwork. These two different princesses is what gets me. that little bit of wanting to get someone else to have either the other princess in their hand or played adds just a little bit more to gameplay and just adds that much more strategy, I guess you could say. But I really love it. And until next time, just remember to have fun, be present, and be you. Thank you all for watching. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to reach out to us. We would love to hear from you. Also, if you find value in our content, please like, comment, or subscribe. Let a friend or family member know that we exist. Help us spread our channel and bring remote gaming to a table near you. Thank you very much, and have a great day.